Hi guys, Michelle here. Welcome back to the Traveling Epicurean. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to show you how to make my family's favorite appetizer, crab cakes. This crab cake is out of this world. There are no vegetable fillers. This is going to be the best crab cake you've ever had. And then I'll show you how to make my Greek yogurt remoulade for dipping on the side. That's really delicious and it goes with so many different things. Let's get on over to that kitchen and I'll show you how to get this going. So this is what we're going to need to make our amazing crab cakes. I have a pound of super lump crab meat. I have 3/4 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs. I put this in the food processor to get them very fine. I have 1 egg. I have 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of Hellmann's mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasonings, and 1 teaspoon of Coleman's dry mustard. I'm going to squeeze this lemon in there to give it about a tablespoon of lemon juice. We're going to whisk it up. And then we're going to add in the breadcrumbs and the crab and gently fold it. And this is my Greek yogurt remoulade. I'm going to show you how to make that right now. Remoulade. I love this sauce. I have 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise, Hellmann's mayonnaise. I have 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. And it comes strained. You could buy it that way. I have large garlic clove that I put through the garlic press. And I have ketchup. Now I'm going to add in a squeeze of lime. Actually, it's a half a lime. Just going to squeeze that in there. I rolled it to get the most juice I can out of it. And now I'm going to add in a tablespoon of seasoned rice wine vinegar. I love the seasoned rice wine vinegar. I put it on everything, on my salads. And then 2 tablespoons of really good olive oil. This is extra virgin. And it's a special olive oil, so it has really delicious flavor to it. And then you can add, which I love, my sriracha. I'm going to add in just a little squeeze of sriracha. And then I'm just going to whisk this. And it's going to turn into this amazing, beautiful pink dipping sauce. All right, so that's really beautiful. I actually tasted it and I want it to be a little bit hotter, so I'm going to add a second squeeze of sriracha. And you know, if you wanted a little darker pink, you could always add in another couple tablespoons of ketchup. I have 1/3 of a cup plus 1 tablespoon. I think it's really pretty. You could go a little bit darker. You should taste it and see how you like it. And that looks really great though. So I'm going to put this in a small bowl, set it aside, and we're going to get going on our crab cakes. So I'm going to start by squeezing this lemon. I'm going to cup my hands, see, so I catch the seeds. It's one way to do it. You definitely don't want the seed in there. It's so bitter. All right, so we're going to start to whisk this. So this really is the secret to not breaking up the crab meat. There's nothing worse, one, than having all those vegetable fillers in your crab meat going, is this a vegetable patty or a crab patty? But having all the crab meat broken up so much, it's almost like looks like a tuna fish. You don't want that. You want big chunks of crab meat in there, right? And then I'm going to start to add in this beautiful lump crab meat. Really beautiful. You know, I did squeeze this a little bit. I put the fork against the meat because there's always a little bit of moisture in there. Look how beautiful that is. Really nice. And then I'm going to sprinkle in those panko breadcrumbs. Now this is another important step. We just want to fold this. We don't want to break up that gorgeous crab meat. And then I'm going to form them and I'm going to put them into the refrigerator and let them get a little bit firm before we start to saute them. So I like to use a scoop. This way they all stay uniform, especially if you're doing small little appetizers. You want to squeeze them a little bit because we're kind of like forming them. You don't want to roll them like ground meat, like a meatball, because then the crab meat falls apart. And that was the whole point of gently tossing after we whisk the wet ingredients. So just press with your hands just like that to form the circle, and then flatten them out a little bit. And then put your hands around your fingers around the outside edge and just keep turning it around. And then you have this beautiful little disc. And then I'm just gonna set them in my plate here. And we're getting the breadcrumbs that are soaking up the egg and the mayonnaise and the mustard. And since those are dry, it takes a little bit for those to really soak up, and that's what they're gonna be doing when they get in the refrigerator. What? No vegetable filler? Just large chunks of crab meat? You poor baby! You're gonna love these. All right, here we go. I'm done. These are going into the refrigerator after I finish forming this last one, and they're gonna sit there for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna get to saute them. All right, so I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm gonna drop in a tablespoon of butter, because that gives it some nice flavor. I have it on medium heat, and I have our beautiful crab cakes. And I'm going to just start to lay them in the pan. All right, so look, I'm going to start to flip them over. Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty those are. Just like that. And now this is on like a medium high. All right, so those are looking really beautiful. And look, so they firmed up a little bit. And then I'm just going to place them on this plate here. Just like that. We'll do a couple layers. These are absolutely delicious. I can't wait to dunk them into the remoulade sauce. You guys are going to love these. And I have that gorgeous remoulade sauce. Oh, yummy. All right, let's go get a plate. And we're gonna try out our crab cakes. Oh my goodness, this is such a winner. You're gonna love this crab cake. No filler. You can't go wrong here. I love having just the crab. This is out of this world. You can find the recipe at thetravelingepicurean.com. Have a great weekend. See you next week. Ciao.